No. No, surely there's an autosave after this. No, there isn't. Right, I'm going to have to do this again. No, I don't want to go to the main menu. What am I doing? Right. Yeah, let's get the slurp. Ooh, actually, that's knife ready. They're going to start shooting at me. Gives me a better idea of where they are. Right. Oh, come on. Oh, flipping heck, I'm on the wrong thing. Let's get him done. He's dealt with. Stop sneaking! Kill the guy with the shotgun. Right. That's why you kill the guy with the shotgun, and I've already done this once, and stupid knife. Right, so get the knife out first. Right. I'm surprised it didn't save when I went out of here into the Santa Monica Hub area. Right, so the knife's already out. Let's kill this guy because he's here and I don't want him to kill me. Right. There we go. Yeah, stop the guy with the shotgun from hitting me with the shotgun. Oh no! Sorry. It's annoying that the feed doesn't always work, which makes sense because they can try and block it, but they always seem to be able to block it, which is annoying. Right. There's the knife. Maybe I should hold off on using presents until I'm further up there. There we go. Presents! Kill the guy with the shotgun. Right, so he's done. Oh, what? Why is this not even working? Okay, I was trying to... Right, you're glitched. Sorry about that. Right, let's pick up the shotgun. They're dealt with. Still, I'm gonna have to... Hello?
I'm so relieved you're safe. I wanted to warn you when I heard it was a setup, but Therese pulled a gun on me and I locked myself in the bathroom and she's threatening to kill me and you have to help me!
Of course I'll save you, but first tell me what happened.
Therese knew it was you at the gallery all along. She set you up and... Did you hear that? She's crazy. She paid those thieves for a hit. She'll kill anyone who gets in the way of her becoming the top dog of Santa Monica.
Alright, I'm coming over. Goodbye.
Hurry! I don't know how much longer I have!
I'm on my way. I mean, the reason why I've reloaded and save... It was a trap. It was a trap! Etc. Now, the reason why I'm doing that is out of the two definite options, save Jeanette, save Therese. Jeanette's the one I'd rather save. And then, if there is a possibility to save both, that's number 2. Or maybe it's number 1. But Therese is bottom. Saving Therese is the bottom option, so... I didn't need help, so I'll just go up and have the chat. And I wouldn't have time anyway, from a roleplay perspective. I don't know if just making that decision, pointing at the bathroom.
You stay out of this. To think anyone would risk their life for this filthy, tainted waste of blood. This will just make it easier to kill both of you. Help! Save me and I'll help you find Bertram. I swear! Shut up, Jeanette. I warned you to stay away from Tongue. He's turned you against me. I always looked out for you, but you couldn't stand my success. You had to meddle, didn't you? I didn't want it to end like this, but you forced me.
You're gonna shoot
you never
her.
Gave me any credit for
How does
anything,
that even work?
Therese. I was the one calling the shots. Bertram was dancing on my leash. How does it feel to know that I beat you?
Jeanette?
Oh, I just knew you'd come to save me. I promise you, if you help me out of this, I'll make sure you find Bertram. I swear. With Therese out of the way, I can do a lot more than just that for you.
Yeah, but what is going on here?
Isn't it obvious? I'm about to rid the night of this deviant, backstabbing whore. Do you realize that despite her condition, she still fornicates with Kine, no less? So despicable. So unclean. You're one to talk, dear sister. Or should I say daddy's little girl? Do you want to know just how depraved the Baron of Santa Monica can be? Shut up, Jeanette. You'd love the world to think you're a saint. When you thought I was asleep, I used to hear Father come in at night. I heard him whisper how much he loved you in your ear before he... Don't finish that sentence, or you're dead.
Right, both of you stop.
Don't you want to hear what happened? How she became the pillar of the community she is today? Shut up. Just shut up!
So I'm going to try and play this kind of basically the same way, I think. Because I'm still role-playing. And if I get Therese again, I'll be annoyed, but I'll go with it. Right, stop it right now, both of you.
Don't try and stop me. I've had to overlook her treachery, her seduction, relations with my enemies, and the consequences of it. But I won't endure her any longer. Endure me? Dear sister, you've done everything you could to smother me. You love to bury me in your closet, along with all your other skeletons.
Yeah, I'm sorry, there's not really much for me to say.
You're the wicked one. You've done nothing.
I feel bad
but plot
talking over
against
them.
me when I had our best interests at heart. And despite that, I've always covered up your mistakes.
So it's
I've
going to basically be the
taken
same
care of
things
you.
last
And
time.
this is how you
Sorry.
repay me? Taking care of me. You've done nothing but keep me down, blame me for every mistake. Did you expect me to let you rule my life until the end of time? No, sister. You've had it coming since our last sunrise. Is that right, dear? If it wasn't for me, you would have never survived this long. Remember? They tried to separate us, but I refused. I chose this life, and brought you into it so that we could stay together. Obviously, you've forgotten.
I think this might have been where it went wrong. Ugh! Because I said 2. If you both want to continue to use it. Well, 3 is true. We'll go with 3.
She's a control freak. People, things, emotions. If she can't control something, she gets rid of it. And you're a wild animal. You'll rub up against anything that'll take you in for the night. Then when you're stuffed and bored, you bite the hand that fed you.
Oh, it's just the 3 was just, you're going to have to live together anyway. Right. Right, you're right. Well, 1 isn't true, because I wouldn't be. Because if I'd been here, then it was Jeanette, not Therese anyway. So 1's not true. 2 is, however. It's like, you're right, Jeanette. Therese tried to have me killed.
Therese will never let you live. You disappointed her. I used you, yes, but I didn't try to have you killed. Therese has no problem with killing, do you? Remember Father? Father loved me. I was a good girl. I always did what I was told. You always hated that he loved me. You disobeyed him. You brought men home when he wasn't there. You were an awful daughter to him.
That's all in the past. Forget about it.
Father came home drunk one day and mistook me for Therese. Because I'd fallen asleep in her bed. Don't listen to her. She's lying. Therese walked in while he was there, and she saw me lying with him, and so she went to the closet and pulled out his hunting shotgun, loaded it with deer shot, and blew his mind out all over the silly clown wallpaper.
So why is she
That's
telling
a
him
lie.
to...
Father killed himself because of Jeanette. She made him miserable. As I recall, he died with a smile on his face.
This. I don't know. This is. I can't believe you killed your own father, Therese. Which I know is.
The The police sure did.
They broke us up for a little while, remember? The first thing you did after your escape was find me.
Enough! Don't say another word about that.
So, sweet sister.
Is this how it has to end? I admit, I always knew this night might come.
Well, any message you want me to give Father? An apology?
A love letter?
Grab the gun, Jeanette.
I should turn this on you next, but I won't. Without Jeanette's assistance. Tongue, you're no threat. I'll call off the feud if that will get you out of my city.
Okay. Right. I have two options now.
Tongue's hiding out in an abandoned oil tank at the old gas station. I'll tell him that one condition of a truce is that he help you. Our business then is finally complete. What you witnessed here, not a word to anyone.
I understand. Goodbye. I know I said I'd only do two. I'm going to do it again. I know. I'll try and remember to get this bit out.